How much does it cost to buy and sell a home? Well, in this video, that's what I'm going to talk about today. So let's get started. Sellers, before you sign a contract with an agent, ask for a net sheet. It's computed by an escrow company, and it states the estimated costs you'll incur before your net proceeds. Net sheets can be computed for a buyer and for a seller. For you sellers, it will show how much money you'll receive after all the costs and fees. Get a net sheet before you list your house. And for buyers, the net sheet will give you a clearer picture of how much that house is going to cost you. Common costs are stated line by line on the net sheet. It starts with the sale price of the property. This is the agreed purchase price for the property. This is your starting number before deductions. For sellers who have a mortgage loan, you'll see a line that states the first loan payoff, which is the amount needed to pay off the first or primary mortgage in full. It includes principal plus any daily interest through the closing date. If the seller has a second mortgage or home equity line of credit, escrow will order a payoff demand. That will be listed as a second loan or HELOC payoff. If you're a buyer who is going to use a lender to purchase the new home, realize you don't pay the first mortgage payment. However, when you sell the home, you will pay that last payment. It's just moved to the rear. There will prorations and adjustments for property taxes. Property taxes in California are paid in 2 installments, November and February. Escrow prorates, so the seller pays their share up to the closing date and the buyer takes over after. There may be special assessments, which would include any mello-roos, supplemental taxes, or improvement bonds tied to the property. They will be prorated as well. HOA dues will be noted if the property is in a community with HOA dues. Escrow will prorate the monthly dues and may include any transfer fees charged by the HOA. The HOA fee will be prorated to coincide with the sale date. Now, HOA dues in California can be really expensive. Here in the Coachella Valley's resort cities, HOA dues range from $125 to $2,000 or more a month. Some gated communities have more than one monthly HOA due. Some have 2 or 3, and each one will charge a monthly, quarterly, or yearly fee. There will be government recording and transfer charges. The county transfer tax is charged by most counties in California, which typically runs $1.10 per $1,000 of the sales price. This fee is paid by seller unless negotiated otherwise. There is the county deed recording and county mortgage recording fees, which are nominal fees. There is the documentary transfer tax, which in my area is the county deed taxes in the Riverside County Recording Office. The real estate broker commissions will be noted. This is the commission to the listing agent and buyer agent, which is usually a percentage of the sales price. In today's market, commissions generally run 5%, 5.5%, or 6%. Escrow fee is the fee charged by the escrow company for handling the transaction, holding funds, and preparing paperwork. These costs are typically split between buyer and seller, but are negotiable. Escrow fees include the document preparation fee that includes the HOA processing fee, the loan tie-in fee, overnight handling fee, and wire fee, which generally are under $1,000. There is also the settlement or closing fee. Escrow fees are generally split evenly between the seller and buyer. Now, there are 3 kinds of escrow companies: independent, broker-owned, and title companies that have their own escrow services. I always recommend using an independent escrow company. They're not influenced by brokers or title insurance companies. They're held by a higher standard, they're regularly audited, and the employees go through security checks. Stay away from escrow companies who advertise as discount escrow. The word discount tells you that you're probably asking for problems. Title charges include an endorsement fee to the title company, as well as the lender policy, owner policy, notary fee, and recording fees, which are fees to record the deed and any loan reconveyances with the county recorder's office. Title insurance or owner's policy protects the buyer against title issues. The natural hazard disclosure report shows any fire, flood, and earthquake zones. By law, this fee is typically paid by the seller. The cost is $75 to $150. There is the termite inspection. This cost generally runs about $125. The inspection report must pass before the sale can proceed. Generally, it is not paid through escrow. It's paid at the time of inspection by the seller. There is the home warranty. Generally, the seller will pay for a 1-year home warranty for the buyer. Sellers, I strongly recommend you offer a home warranty. It's your insurance and peace of mind if anything breaks down after the buyer moves in. You'll be assured they are covered and they can't come back to you if the AC or heater or stove stopped working after they moved in. It's a small expense to you and a great comfort to the buyer. Generally, before buyers take possession, they would have brought in their own home inspector, roof inspector, pool inspector, or HVAC inspector so they know what is working and what isn't. There is the HOA transfer and document fees. Many HOAs charge fees for providing governing docs or transferring ownership. Generally, the seller pays for this fee. Here in the resort cities, the transfer fees have a wide range. Sellers are amazed at the cost their property management company charges them for these fees. When you're planning to sell, I suggest you contact your HOA management company to find out what they will charge you. This fee is paid in escrow. For buyers, your side of the ledger will start with the purchase price. From that point, it will state your earnest money, which is the money you give the seller to secure the home during the contingency timeline. The earnest fee is 3% of the purchase price, but you can submit a larger amount if you want to. The earnest fee is not the down payment. For a mortgage loan, the amount of a down payment is generally 20% of the purchase price. Of course, the smaller the down payment, the bigger your monthly mortgage. It's important you talk to your lender to get that amount. Keep in mind that property taxes vary wildly depending upon your location. You may be paying $3,000 a year in one town and $12,000 in another. It all depends upon the price of the home. Homeowners insurance protects you against fire, theft, and other things. Here in California, homeowner insurance is high, so check with several insurance companies before you plan to buy. Here in my area, lenders have experienced long delays with homeowner coverage for condos when the buyers use out-of-state lenders. They just aren't aware of local HOA homeowner coverage. When you're moving into an HOA community, check to see if there are additional lifestyle enhancement fees or special assessment fees. HOA boards charges for projects or programs beyond the standard upkeep of the community. These fees can be huge one-time fees and are separate from regular maintenance fees. Here are some things escrow cannot do or take responsibility for. Process the buyer's loan, underwrite title insurance. Make decisions on the items provided to title and the lender. Give tax or legal advice. Mediate or arbitrate disagreements between the parties. Prepare unilateral amendments or instructions without the other party's knowledge. Take verbal instruction. Order inspections, appraisals, and reports. This includes home warranty and zone disclosures. Order repairs to be made. Obtain signature on disclosures provided by the real estate agents. It's an excellent reason to have a net sheet done on your behalf. Buying or selling a home has hidden costs and unexpected fees many people aren't aware of. For those who don't know me, I'm Darlene Harwick, a realtor here in the Coachella Valley for the resort cities of Palm Springs, Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, Indian Wells, La Quinta, and areas of Indio. Please click the link below to receive my free copy of The Real Costs of Buying and Selling a Home. And please subscribe to my channel by clicking that small subscribe button below.